Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we've got something exciting lined up, so let's jump right in and begin our tour. Churchill, Manitoba, known as the polar bear capital of the world, is a remote subarctic town on Hudson Bay with a population of roughly 8 to 1,000 people. Accessible only by plane or train, it is a premier destination for viewing polar bears in autumn, beluga whales in summer, and northern lights in winter.
On your hips to release the seatbelt, lift your proportion and pull apart. If there's a need to evacuate the aircraft or press a path available, we guide you to the emergency exit. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft, 2 doors at the front, 4 over wing with the exit, and 2 doors after rear of the cabin. All exits are indicated with an exit sign. Take a moment and find the one nearest you. In the event of an evacuation of the aircraft, leave all your personal belongings behind and follow the instruction of their crew. Veuillez porter votre ceinture lorsque vous êtes assis. Bouclez votre ceinture en insérant les 2 extrémités l'une dans l'autre et ajoutez la sur vos hanches. Pour la détacher, soulevez la vis qui recouvre la boucle et séparez les 2 parties.
In the far north of Canada, where the land meets the icy waters of Hudson Bay, lies a small, remote town unlike anywhere else on Earth, Churchill. Often called the polar bear capital of the world, Churchill is one of the few places where humans and the mighty polar bear share the same landscape. Each year, as winter begins to tighten its grip, polar bears gather here along the frozen shoreline. They wait patiently for the sea ice to form. Because for them, the ice is not just part of their habitat, it is their hunting ground, their lifeline.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Churchill. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and your carry baggage safely stowed until this button has been turned off. The use of cell phone is now permitted. Thank you for choosing to travel with us, and we wish you a nice day. Thank you. Mesdames et messieurs, bienvenue à Churchill. Pour votre sécurité et votre confort, veuillez demeurer assis avec votre ceinture.
Polar bears are perfectly built for survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Thick layers of blubber protect them from freezing temperatures, while their dense white fur provides both insulation and camouflage against the snow-covered Arctic. Beneath that fur lies black skin, absorbing every bit of warmth from the sun. Despite their massive size, these bears are powerful swimmers, capable of traveling long distances through icy waters in search of food, primarily seals. But as climate patterns change and sea ice forms later each year, their survival becomes increasingly challenging. Here in Churchill, the relationship between people and polar bears is one of respect and caution. Specially designed vehicles roam the tundra, allowing visitors to safely witness these incredible animals in the wild, while strict measures are in place to protect both humans and bears. But Churchill is more than just polar bears. It's a place of raw beauty, where the northern lights dance across the sky, and the silence of the tundra stretches as far as the eye can see. This remote town stands as a gateway to the Arctic, a place where nature still rules, and where one of the world's most iconic creatures continues its timeless journey across the ice. The polar bear is a true master of survival, perfectly adapted to life in extreme cold. Beneath its thick, snowy coat lies a dense layer of blubber, sometimes over 4 inches thick, acting like a natural thermal shield against freezing Arctic winds. But what's fascinating is that their fur isn't actually white. It's made of transparent, hollow hairs that reflect light, giving them that iconic snowy appearance while trapping heat close to their bodies. Even their paws are built for the ice. Large and slightly webbed, they act like snowshoes, distributing weight to prevent slipping, while rough pads and tiny bumps provide grip on slippery surfaces. These powerful paws also make them excellent swimmers, allowing them to glide effortlessly through icy waters for hours at a time. When it comes to eating, polar bears are highly specialized hunters. Their primary prey is seals, which they hunt by patiently waiting near breathing holes in the ice. This method, known as still hunting, requires incredible patience, sometimes waiting for hours without movement for the perfect moment to strike. They rely heavily on fat-rich meals, especially seal blubber, which provides the energy they need to survive in such a harsh environment. In times when food is scarce, they can slow their metabolism and go for long periods without eating. Even among young bears, what may look like fighting is often just playful sparring. They gently wrestle, paw at each other, and practice the movements they will one day need as hunters. It's a way of learning strength, balance, and technique, while still maintaining a sense of curiosity and innocence. As polar bears grow older, their interactions become far more serious. Adult polar bears are mostly solitary, and when they do encounter one another, it can lead to intense confrontations, especially between males. These fights usually happen during the mating season, where strength determines dominance. Massive paws swing, powerful jaws snap, and deep growls echo across the ice. However, even in conflict, polar bears often try to avoid unnecessary injury. Displays of strength, standing tall, vocalizing, or posturing, can sometimes settle disputes without a full fight. So within the life of a polar bear, there exists a quiet balance between tenderness and power, between playful affection and fierce survival. From gentle cuddles in the snow to dramatic battles on the ice, every behavior tells the story of an animal perfectly shaped by one of the harshest environments on Earth. In the vast, frozen wilderness, the polar bear may appear to roam freely, but even here, space and dominance matter. A larger or more dominant bear will often try to drive the other away without direct combat. It begins with subtle signals, a lowered head, a slow, deliberate approach, deep growls carried by the Arctic wind. These displays are warnings, clear messages that say, "This is mine." If the intruding bear doesn't retreat, the encounter can escalate. The dominant bear may charge forward, forcing the other to back off across the ice. Most of the time, the weaker bear chooses to leave rather than risk injury, because in this environment, even a small wound can be life-threatening. Around food sources, like a seal kill, this behavior becomes even more intense. A stronger bear can completely take over, pushing the original hunter aside and claiming the meal. Survival here isn't just about strength, it's about knowing when to stand your ground and when to walk away. These encounters are rarely random. They are part of a delicate balance where dominance, instinct, and survival shape every interaction. In the silent Arctic, even without marked borders, the message is clear: respect the strength of another, or be driven into the endless ice.
for?
This is actually the highlight. This is something that we don't get to see every day. It's something that it's not rare behavior, but things have to line up. So it has to be cold enough. So for my first like 18 days on the tundra, there was no sparring whatsoever because it was too warm. And now it's finally cooling off. Have you seen pictures?
Better insect than insect.
These tours run 7 days a week. During fair season, yes, but all the groups are staggered. You mean, like for the hotel capacity?
Thank you very much.
We're looking for you.
watching. Stay tuned for the next video. I can't wait to share more with you. Please subscribe and watch my other videos. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get the next video's notification. Goodbye.